Well, guys, today is the day. It is the paid season pass day. I think it's going to be really interesting to see what comes out. We have like the full thing leaked, but it's already out when you're seeing this video, and we've talked about it just later on in the video. If you want to skip to it, you can, but we do have leaks and news to talk about today. We've got a pretty big evolution that is rumored to come out. I think on Friday, I want to say, is the rumor, and it looks pretty damn good. We've got our first official stats of Ligue and Team of the Season cards, as well as just kind of some general Team of the Season news. If you guys would like to buy coins, you can go to MMOXP.com. There will be a link in the description down below. They are the cheapest and the safest option. You can use my code JFC at checkout for an 8% discount. As we continue with the video here, but thank you all for joining and appreciate every single one of you, of course. Starting with content today, there was a little bit of a change with showdowns. I'm sure you've probably seen this by now, but if you haven't, there is going to be a third playstyle plus on either Fati or Goulair, whoever wins it. If they draw, there won't be a third playstyle plus on either one, but they are adding a third there. We're also getting a third playstyle plus on Friday, Evolution, I believe. I don't know why I said it like that, but I'm saying this because I think we're going to really start to see here soon, even Player of the Month cards, which we also have one leaked, by the way. We should start to see 3 playstyle plus cards kind of coming in all over the place now. So I think we're on like the last couple days here of 2 playstyle plus cards really dropping. If I had to guess, I think this is what they're going to do. I think their plan is to have basically there always be another playstyle plus you could try and achieve for like most cards in your team. Because, for example, 3 playstyle plus cards, you know, there was a couple weeks there post that Evo dropping, and obviously Team of the Year has been out for a long time now, but kind of ignoring the Team of the Year cards themselves. There was a long time where it's like, okay, I have a couple 3 playstyle plus cards in my team maybe, but then like 9 other ones that don't have it. I think that's what EA's plan is now. I think that that is a good way to leave something in everyone's team to kind of always achieve or try and strive for, because they know how important playstyle pluses are. It's less so stats nowadays. It's more so playstyles and playstyle pluses. This right back Evo that dropped today, I can actually show you an example. I'm sure you've seen this already by now too, but the stats are actually really, really good on this Evo. Ironically, Onabatie is not actually that crazy, but for example, like Connor Bradley, right, looks like really good on him. You can do some chains with this. There's a crazy Kyle Walker Evo. So I think what they're doing here is they know this might be the last evolution they drop with 2 playstyle pluses for the most part, right? Because randomly you'll get an Evo where it's like max playstyle plus requirement of 1, and they'll give you 2 or 3 extra ones. So, you know, just in general, this might be the last 2 playstyle plus one, or one of the last ones, and they give you crazy stats with it because they know that, and it's 92 rated as well, not being changed anytime soon probably. So it seems like we're getting to that point here. I guess on Friday is when the 3 playstyle plus stuff kicks off, and then obviously we have 4 playstyle plus cards coming into the game, and we have one leak right now with that Dembele card that looks ridiculous. But okay, let's get on to the leaks and news now. I'm going to start with this because you've probably seen most of these cards. I'm showing you this because I want to cover all bases here in case there is a card or two that actually isn't in the new season that they think is going to be in the new season. Here's all the cards we have leaked right now. They're supposed to be the new season, but there's a lot of flashbacks here, so one of them might be an SBC coming up or something. It might not be in the season, so if you want to pause the video and look through these, you can, but you've probably seen these cards already, and we're going to look through all of them as a live reaction at the end of the video. But Cuadrado, Martinez, Lala, Van de Beek, Pepe, looks like a pretty, and Chiesa too, looks like a pretty fun batch of players. But okay, moving on here, we've got an evolution leak that looks really, really good. So we're going to start with this and then go look at Team of the Season stuff. This is also another FUT Police Leaks bomb. So he tweeted out the bomb emojis, right? We talked about that. He quote tweets every time that one of the leaks was supposed to be representing of the bombs, right? This was one of them, a 3 playstyle plus evolution, max 90 left mid / left wing. And it gives, I mean, 3 elite playstyles: finesse, technical, and quick step. I actually have a Doumbia Evo in my team that has these 3 playstyles, and they're like, you know, borderline S tier playstyles. Also gives low driven silver, which is awesome, 5-star skills and 5-star weak foot, inside fireword ++. It's the second time he's done that. Oh no, it's forward. Stats upgrade, which we assumed a Musiala SBC fits in this Evo. If somehow you haven't put that card into an evolution yet, max 9 playstyles because that bug still exists, and then max 3 positions also. And some of the requirements here: 99 dribbling possible question mark. He says yes. And then also, yeah, up here, can 90 Hazard fit? He says yes. So that's, I think, really the info we got. This Doué card, I guess, as well, with 93 pace, 92 shot, 91 dribbling. That card fits in. I'm assuming the requirements are quite lenient if this card fits, and also 2 playstyle pluses. So it should be a really nice Evo coming up here. And obviously, now that we know this, you know what'll happen with attackers. Every time there's an attacker Evo that is crazy like this, even if it's 500,000 coins, which, by the way, I know we're getting sidetracked here, you probably know the price of the season pass already, but a 500k plus season pass and then 500k plus Evos as well, we're getting pretty spendy. So maybe this one won't be done as much because of the fact that people have spent their coins on the season pass potentially, but we usually see a market dip whenever there's a great attacking Evo out. I mean, any great Evo in general, but especially attackers, because people love to Evo up attackers especially. But okay, let's get on to some TOTS leaks now. Ignore this picture. I'm kind of showing you this tweet because he does say 60 plus team of the season cards are going to be in packs, which I'm glad with, there's 3 leagues per basically at this point. And then we do have our first TOTS French Women's League leaks. And this is not the full team here, but kind of the usual suspects that you would expect. You got Gioro, you got Chewinga, Karchawi, Renard, Dumernay, Haran makes it in, who's on the loading screen, Zvava, Mateo, Bussy, and Gile as well. And he does say that that is not all of them, but there will be some nice players in there for sure. Chewinga's team of the season last year was really, really good. Renard's always a very good center back. Karchawi's always meta, and no stats on them as well. Some team of the season Ajax players here. You got Hato, Passveer, Sutalo, and Taylor. So we got those 4 for the Eredivisie team of the season because we have that tied with the French men's and women's leagues. And some people are actually more hyped up about the Eredivisie team of the season than the Ligue 1 team of the season, which I think actually is pretty fair. The PSV TOTS players here, you got 4 of them. Luke de Jong's in there, Tillman's in there. I think Lang's had a good season. Am I wrong about that? I feel like I've seen him be rumored in transfers and stuff like that. And FUT Agent does say here big boosts apparently. Not sure exactly what that means, but then we got a little bit of a hint when we got this ridiculous card leak. And we're not done with new team of the seasons, by the way. I just wanted to show you this card and what we know about it so far. But Ousmane Dembele has finesse, low driven, pinged, and rapid, which, I mean, that is ridiculous. He's got 99 pace, 97 dribbling. That's the hint on the loading screen. And unless this card has zeros for the rest of his stats, I don't think you're gonna be able to afford him. But this is the kind of level at the top end we are, going to see, especially as we get further into team of the season. And a couple other official stats are insane. Joao Neves, I mean, that card has 5 plus 90 stats, 94 pace, incisive, tiki-taka, and intercept. I don't know. That's you won't be able to afford this card either. Don't look too long at it. And then we got the center back as well here, and that is Pacho. I think Pacho, who has jockey, anticipate, block, and it says first touch here. Apparently, it is supposed to be relentless, so that was a mistake. But relentless, block, anticipate, and jockey, 93 pace, looks pretty damn good there too. And like I said, the stats. I mean, if we might be seeing the absolute best of the best, honestly. So keep that in mind here. But some of these stats are going to be ridiculous. We will for sure. Seeing these stats combined with 4 playstyle pluses on some of these cards, we're going to see 5 playstyle pluses for futties, and no doubt about it. There's no question anymore. And not that there ever really was, but seeing just how ridiculous, you can't go past 99. And look at this Joao Neves card. I mean, this is crazy. It is crazy just how good that card actually is. Now we have the full Ligue 1 team of the season. Stats are predicted on these guys, but there's some players we have not seen yet. Jonathan David is in there. We did not see him yet. We got Rabiot. Højbjerg makes it in. Is Højbjerg French? Did that change? Why is he French? Klaus makes it in, who's always a beast in FIFA somehow. Zakaria makes it in, who's also a beast in FIFA. Tolisso is in there as well. And apparently there's more cards on the way that are not in this graphic. That's what I believe Sheriff said. And here is that loading screen here that came out today. A couple interesting things in it is that they did announce that end of an era cards will also get extra chemistry. And you would assume that at that point, an end of an era card would probably be on the way shortly if they announced that. And FUT Agent did leak it's going to be a cam, and we don't know who it's going to be. Everyone's waiting for KDB, right? He did already get a flashback SBC this year, so there's a chance they wait till like the summer really to give him that end of an era, just to extend it as long as possible. That would be my guess. I would doubt it would be KDB. And would KDB's end of an era be a cam? I'd probably say it'd be a center mid most likely, but of course I have no idea. We're just guessing, but there's some crazy stats in here. Stein, I believe, is the card here, and he looks really, really good. I mean, power shot and relentless are but the stats I'm sure will be crazy. And Haran also finesse, incisive, pinged, aerial, sure. Also more team of the season designs. I'm assuming they'll probably release more of them. And I don't know what these purple ones are. I don't know if that is also like the end of an era design that they just changed. The FUT scoreboard, I might as well not even show you the tweet. It's right here. This is the honorable mentions design. So that is confirmed now that there's really no difference apart from just the gold edges. I think there is no difference at all. And we still don't know what TOTS highlights are. So that actually, now that I think about it, is probably what this purple card design is, because all the pack leaks said TOTS highlights players players would not be in there, so they must be a card type that exists. And what card is this? But okay, I think the last leak here is Selma Basha is coming as a Team of the Season honorable mention soon. Not an SBC, which I thought right away, but it's not an SBC. It's going to just be in packs. Stats or predictions there, but I think that is all of the Team of the Season leaks that we have got right now at the moment. All right, moving on to some other news now. There was some compensation stuff today. Free 90x5 pack for those who missed 1 week by EA's mistake. So there was the whole daily and weekly completionist glitch that if you guys weren't familiar with it, some of the stuff just wasn't counting. It was kind of glitched out. Now, there were some people who didn't have that glitch and got this 90x5 still. That was happening actually quite often. I was seeing out there. I unfortunately didn't myself, logged on today, didn't see it. So hopefully you guys got it, and check your stores. I'm assuming if you've been on the game today, you probably would have seen it already. But if you haven't been on the game yet today, then go check and see if you got this pack. But side note, it really is crazy how much engagement this generates when there's free packs released, like compensation. 750,000 views, 4.6k likes, like so much engagement on a free 90x5 pack. It just shows you how crazy people will go for packs if they're free and be like, oh my god, how do I get it? How do I get it? What happened? What did I miss? Really shows you sometimes the levels of FOMO that just naturally are created when there's a system like this. And then EA, of course, obviously intentionally drive it even further. Still no word on Taram yet, by the way. Don't know when he's coming out. It might be pre-Team of the Season, which would have to be today, or it might be during the Ligue and Team of the Season. So we don't really know yet, but if you didn't see yesterday's video, this card is on the way. And the exchanges stuff from yesterday, we have heard nothing about anything from anywhere. FIFA Trading Romania has gone on tweeting like nothing happened. So, I mean, we have no update at all. If you guys aren't familiar with the story, FIFA Trading Romania yesterday called somebody out basically for saying exchanges were coming and there were no leaks for it. He tweeted out a clarification saying like, I have no news on exchanges, deletes the tweet like an hour later. And then we were hearing rumors from actual people saying that yes, they are coming out. And the one source we saw yesterday that confirmed it was futties, who has had leaks in the past, not that often though, so it's not like a tier. We can't really tier this source, honestly. He says, I can confirm they will come, but I can't give you a date because I don't know. And that's all that he says. Okay, so we're kind of at the same spot we were yesterday, really. We just doubled down on it though. Actually, wait, I just realized that end of an era players don't get increased chem. They literally get icon chemistry in addition to a club point. So that was actually, they get even better than I thought they did. So I apologize for giving you bad information. And also, the card design's right there. I don't know why I thought that purple was end of an era. That makes no sense. There's the end of an era card design right there. Clearly them indicating that they're not changing it. So okay, I'm always down for more increased chemistry at this point. But okay, I'm not going to talk about market stuff right now because I want to wait to see what the season pass looks like. So we won't really bother with that right now. Let's read some comments and then we will check out the new season. So okay, the first comment, Adam says here basically he's been flipping between PC and PS5 because gameplay is, shit sometimes. When I come up against console versus console, it's generally good, but console versus PC is too hard to play. And that's something that I have noticed as well, is that I do think there does appear to be, I don't know about delay, and maybe this isn't even in the game itself. This is more so a side effect of like EA servers, and maybe that's all encompassing even, but it does feel like there are more complaints about delay in cross-platform games, even Xbox and PS5. I still think there's more complaints then. Maybe that's just circumstantial. I mean, it's hard to even have any idea with this stuff, but that's something that's kind of been a thing for quite a few years now since crossplay became the norm, which was many years ago now. But for me personally, PC is better. For me personally, the delay exists on PC 100%. It is more consistent though for me on PC. Ironically, as you know, the game has been very unstable for me on PC, so that's its own issue, and it's only FIFA. It's not any other game. It's only FC. But that's a whole other thing beside the gameplay itself. I do think it's more consistent on PC for me, whatever that's worth. And I haven't noticed much of a difference if I'm on PC when I'm playing console players or other PC players. I haven't really noticed much of a difference there. But I remember on PS5, there was a year in gameplay, I think, maybe it was 23, where I would play against a PC player and I would kind of like be able to tell when playing the game almost that I'd be playing against a PC player. It just felt different. It felt weird. So that could still be a thing. And of course, there's so many things in this game that feel weird and feel strange that we can't explain, that there's could be so many explanations for this kind of thing. But if you needed to stick to one of them, I would stick to PC. I've had a lot more success with like general gameplay enjoyment on there than I have on console. And okay, I like to read sometimes like more contentious comments to kind of create better content, but This is definitely bait, and I'll take the bait. Okay, I'm taking the bait here, Relentless. Yeah, you got me. All right, you got me with this one. He says, yeah, guys, the evos are still bugged, but let's advertise them, not a shill. And I'm assuming you mean like, you know, I'm showing and talking about the evolutions while they're bugged and stuff. That's not acceptable. I'm advertising them. Therefore, like, I'm an EA shill, I suppose. So a couple of things. I want to attempt to be as objective as I can possibly be, because then when I'm actually critiquing them and we're critiquing them as a community, it actually means something. If we're sitting here every single day being negative about literally every piece of content that drops, then it means nothing at that point. None of it means anything. And I really do. Maybe I don't do it enough. I attempt to speak out against all of their fucking insanely, I don't know, immoral, you could even say, practices they do. This game is set up to literally be an addiction simulator. It is targeted towards all ages, by the way. Anybody can play. E for everyone. It is made to manipulate your brain psychology. That's the goal here. That is absolutely immoral. I don't know what more I can say about like going at EA here for me not to sometimes become get the shill label from some people. I mean, these guys literally struck my channel. People are well aware how much a copyright strike can mean for a channel. You get 3 of them and you're done. It's over with. There's ways you can work on trying getting them off. It's not easy. It can take weeks, months at times. That was luckily my first one when they struck me for the most petty bullshit. I tried to email them and figure out, you know, how do I fix this? How do I make it work? No responses. They didn't tell me anything. They didn't even tell me why I got struck in the first place, by the way. So it might have, I don't even know what it was. I think it was an Excel spreadsheet of lists of names of people who are getting a new player face in the next FC, which I guess that is crossing the line, apparently, like showing too, like that's showing too much. Like, I mean, I don't know. You guys know this by now. You can't please everybody. And I try my best to be objective so that when we critique them, which we do a lot still, sometimes it can even be too much from, you know, some people think, which is totally fine. But if we don't praise them for some things they do when we think they're good, then our critiques mean absolutely nothing. At least that's how I feel. And let me know what you guys think in the comments. But you know what? Let's go check out the season pass now. All right, but I was just about to say, now's the time. Here we go. Premium pass, brand new for season 7. The premium pass offers you even more exciting ways to earn rewards. Okay, well, let's go check it out, shall we? Didn't have it say anything about it being paid. Oh, look at this. They got a whole new system here. Okay, there's Kenny Lala. Level 1 is level 1 is a 94 flashback compared to the free, which is a what's free? It's a 1 of 480 plus player, 1 of 480 plus player pick. So we are going to, yeah, it's going to be exclusive, looks like. L3's join premium pass. Yep, spend 500,000 coins. So there it is. 500K. Considering if the leaks are correct here, that actually probably is going to be a pretty good deal. Tradable 83 by 7. Okay. We have Dries Mertens, who we did see. Feldkamp as well. So I can't see Mertens. Can I see Mertens? There we go. Dries Mertens here, 94 rated. The stats are all the same, kind of what we saw already. Incisive, finesse, first touch. Yeah, nice card there for sure. My face cam hopefully is not in the way of too much here. We scroll through, you should be able to see it, but tradable 78.3, tradable 78.5. Of course, the free stuff there is, you know, the free stuff's kind of going to be the same season you would assume that you're used to. TOTS Retro 18, so we also get another retro design for the season pass. Endler's in the standard ones. This is a standard card, 92 rated fodder. Yeah, kind of what you expect. Tiki Taka Plus. Okay, so there you go. I wonder if this is max 94. I don't think we can see it. It says max 9. I don't know if that means max 9 playstyles or if that means max 90 something. I don't know if we can see that, but I would assume it's max 94 if the leaks are correct. That's it's an insane evolution right there. Tradable 82 by 5, 81 by 10s in the standard. Premium here's a bundle. What's the premium one? There's a kit there, club coins. Okay, who really cares? 14's tradable 82 by 7. Okay, 82 by 10. They're at level 15. Tradable. What's this bundled reward here? Level 16. Okay, so we got rolls. This is the roll 1 fullback plus there. Assuming that's also going to be probably 94 rated, I would assume. CDM deep lying playmaker is also there at level 16. It appears tradable 84.2. Also, you get obviously with the free season pass, you get all the standard rewards as well. I wonder if EA tweeted out an article here, and if they did, we'll go look at it and kind of read through it. Next bundle reward for level 18 is a Tifo, or that's a trophy. Sorry, my bad. A pitch trophy. Nice. 83.3 sure. 10,000 XP. Oh my goodness. So you're going to be able to get a free 10,000 XP at level 20 if you get the premium season pass. Okay. Mario Götze here. Pretty nice card, actually. All passing play styles. Yeah, it's okay. I like that's in the standard one at least. Hopefully we can get some more standard stuff, please. The standard one at least looks like it's similar to what it was. It doesn't look that much different, at least so far. We'll see. Draft token there for premium, sure, 83.5. So this pinged pass plus one is going to be in the standard season. Okay. Assuming that's going to be the same rating requirement there again. Level 23 is a ball. Okay. 83.10, 84.5 there. Moving on. Lissandro Martinez or Van de Beek for the premium season pass flashbacks. We saw those cards already, but Thompson or an 84.10 for the standard season pass. It looks like this is kind of already what I expected to see for the most part, just like considering I'm assuming this is going to be a pretty good value this season. You know, it's going to be probably well worth it for 500,000 coins, seeing the evolutions, which people would probably pay 500k just for those evolutions, let alone all the stuff you're going to get here. TOTS Retro 20. Okay. 85.3, 84.4 tradable. Tradable packs aren't anything too insane, looks like so far. 1 of 486 plus player pick. This 28 reward is a VIP area. All right. 1 of 5, 86 plus for standard. It appears the standard one is kind of the same though so far, which I guess that is nice. I don't expect that to continue, but we'll see. Pepe or Quadrado for the standard one is nice because Pepe, I think, looks really, I mean, look at that card. 5.5 as well. 96 pace, 94 shot. The play styles aren't insane, but that's still pretty damn good. And Quadrado is 5.5 technical, rapid, and jockey. And yeah, that's another nice card. And obviously, if you don't like to use it, it's just 94 fodder for you or an 85.7. Moving on, Goosens is the premium player in this one, who is, you know, that's just 94 fodder for most people, I'm assuming. Standard is technical here. Technical plus you get for free, which is cool. I'm assuming that's max 94 as well. Another TOTS retro design. 85.2, 1 of 4, 87 plus. Bruiser plus is also in standard. So there are actually quite a bit to standard here. That is nice. These premium ones look more so like they're just tradable packs for the most part at the end of the season. Chiesa's in there though. Chiesa and Batshuayi. Oh my god, that Batshuayi card. Can we look at both of these quickly? Batshuayi is 96 pace, 95 shot, 93 dribbling with, I mean, the playstyles are pretty good. Assuming the rolls are going to be just fine too. He's 4-star skills, 5-star weak foot. Chiesa is 5-star skills, technical, rapid, and press proven, and he looks pretty damn good there too. That's a premium reward though, I believe, right? Yep, and standards, big damn burn, and or an 85.10. All right, let's keep going. 36 is finesse shot plus. So the premium one has finesse plus, and what was the other one that it had? I don't remember. I was trying to think if it was like the other best one or something like that, but it looks like finesse plus is in the premium, 86.5 is in the standard, season 7 excellence is like more the cosmetic design, right? What's level 37's bundled reward? 2 draft tokens and a coin boost. Interesting. Okay, 88.5, level 38 standard. Premium is anticipate plus, so they do give anticipate, finesse, and then one other one, I forgot, was it Tiki Taka maybe? That was in the premium, so 3 pretty damn good ones in the premium there. 2 by 90 for the standard, and tradable 88.5 in the premium there as the second to last reward. The last reward, the premium season pass, is where the Ribery is, and also there is that a 90 tradable 90 by 4? You guys can't see it. Okay, there we go. Now you can see it. Tradable 90 by 4 or Franck Ribery for the final premium season pass reward. So really, when you guys think about it, when you think about the coin total here, this is going to be more worth it than probably almost anything you're going to buy in Evolutions or in the store. So this is what I expected to see. It was gonna be worth it. But before we go ahead and finish this, I just saw on my phone EA tweeted an article, so let's go read that quickly. Okay, pitch notes for the premium pass, sure. Hey everyone, we're adding shit to make more money for us. Thank you very much. Okay, we got that. Start date April 24th, 7 a.m. UTC. It will be available to purchase at that points, which we already are at right now. Premium pass will be in all modes. Acquisition 500,000 coins or 1,000 FC points. They do say here that it's just in season 7 that'll be the case, so this price probably could change. And also, we did just learn you cannot earn it back through FC points or coins, so this is going to be at least $10 a month thing if you want to buy it every month, right? So you know, keep that in mind here. There's some rewards in there, tradable packs for the first time, yada yada yada, SP season point boosters, evolutions, TOTS flashback, TOTS honorable mentions based on 24, so it's 25 performances. Okay, whatever. Let's look at the FAQs here. What happens if I purchase the premium pass after I've made progress in the standard ladder? So it looks like they say here you will be able to earn it at any point. So if you're at level 20 in the free season pass, you go and make the purchase, you then will get all the rewards from like level 1 through 20, right? So it's kind of nice that in that way you can also decide if you want to buy it and build up towards it. If you've already completed the season already, you can then go and buy it at the end for 500,000 coins if you want and have all level 1 through 40 rewards. And that that, I think, is why there's that 10,000 SP boost there. And here that is, you know, will I receive a 10,000 SP boost if I get the premium pass after I've made progress in the standard ladder? The answer is yes. How do I redeem my SP? We already know that. Can I save my SP boost for next season? You cannot save it for next season, apparently. Okay, other rewards can be saved to be claimed later. What happens? Okay, whatever. This one, though, is big. Are we changing standard seasonal rewards with the introduction of a premium pass? No, the rewards in the standard season pass will continue to scale throughout FC25 as if there was no premium pass. The premium pass is purely additive, and we will not be shifting rewards from a standard tier of the season pass to the premium pass. Are any rewards in the premium pass exclusive? Yes, there are currently exclusive players, cosmetics, and playstyle plus evo consumables in the season pass. Well, there you go. Community feedback as well, because we really want to hear about what you have to say. I'm sure you do. Well, okay, so this is kind of what we expected. It's worth it right now. I'd say almost no matter what, it's going to be worth it for you. If you have 500k, I don't recommend with FC points. I don't want to tell you to spend your money. I don't like giving EA microtransaction money. You know that by now. But I will say here, this is all fine and dandy for now. We figured this is going to be the case. I think that, yeah, we have exclusive rewards right now. Yes, for now, the premium pass is purely additive. Will it get worse as time goes on? I would argue there's almost no way it doesn't get worse as time goes on. I know it's pure speculation, and right now it actually looks like the exact same as it was. But I would think there's almost no way in hell that this eventually doesn't make the free season pass worse, right? But yeah, let me know what you guys think, of course. I'd love to hear what you guys have to say in the comments. Love you all, everyone. Peace.